Peter F. Drucker once said, "The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said." Nonverbal communication is a very strong way of communication. Communicates more than spoken words. Just as important as being able to read someone's body language and nonverbal communication. When it comes to communicating to others, most of us mainly worry about what we are vocally saying, when in reality we should be worrying about how we say it. When listening to someone, we just listen to what they say vocally instead of actually looking for expressions they make or how they say it. Being able to read someone's nonverbal signals will help you communicate better. A few things to pay attention to when someone is talking to are inconsistencies, looking at nonverbal signals, and as a group, and trusting your instincts. When talking about inconsistencies, see if the person is saying one thing and his or her body language is saying another thing. An example the article gave was, they say yes, but shake their head no. Looking at nonverbal signals as a group rather than just one signal. If one signal or facial expression doesn't make sense of what they are saying vocally, don't make a big deal of that. Look at the big picture and see if they're consistent or inconsistent with what they are saying. Lastly, when trying to read someone's signals, trust your gut. If your gut is telling you what this person is saying is probably a lie or is not making sense, you are probably right. You have picked up on a nonverbal cue that doesn't match what they are saying. With nonverbal communication, there are many signals that we use every day that most of us don't know we are using. Some of those signals include facial expressions, eye contact, and the way we touch someone. Facial expressions tend to communicate emotions. Like, for example, when my girlfriend's mad at me, I know she's mad just by the way she looks. She doesn't have to say a word. They can show if you're happy, agree with someone, or show sympathy. The rest of the body does not do that. Another signal is eye contact. Eye contact can be a good signal because it is a good way to tell if someone is actually listening or if they care about what you're saying. If not, they could be looking out, not thinking about or looking at you, so you know that they don't care what you say. Another eye contact signal would be that they might think you're attractive. And why I say this is, I don't know, if someone's always looking at you, a cute girl, sometimes I think that they might think I'm attractive. But this can also be misleading because a lot of people in this world are just nosy and like to stare. Finally, another signal is the way you touch someone, or also referred to as haptics. It suggests that touch is perhaps the most primitive form of communication. The way someone touches you could have a different meaning. So if your boss lightly smacks you on your back, he could mean that he's proud of you and saying good job at what you did. We also sometimes tend to get someone's attention by touching them. So we can maybe tap them on their hand or shoulder, and that can get their attention instead of yelling to them. These are many of the signals of nonverbal communication. These are just a few, but there are many nonverbal communication signals. Being able to decipher or pick up on some of these nonverbal communication cues will help to improve your nonverbal communications. As I come to an end, next time you're in an important conversation, really focus on the nonverbal communication cues they make. Remember, nonverbal communication communicates more than words. Thank you for your time and to listen.